Yung impeachment, no? Parang unthinkable yan 2 years ago. Pero now, nangyari na siya.
Right,
diba?
right.
So, may papel din yung mga representatives natin sa pagtutulak nun.
So, kumbaga, a drop in the bucket, a small droplet in the bucket will always get that bucket wet.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi iba, we're just a drop in the bucket, hindi. Pero at least you still get it wet. Meron ko pa ring marka kahit paano.
Tsaka minsan, malay mo, di ba? May isang buong palanggana na yung iba to. Merong
Pag
mga ganong,
dumami,
may mga
that's
ganong
true.
pangyayari.
That's true,
So,
that's true.
hindi natin i-underestimate na, sige, tatlo lang sila dyan. Pero minsan, yung boses nila, may diin yun, may puwersa yun, may lakas yun. Of course, yun nga, but no illusions that you're really going to change everything just by having members of Congress.
Well, that's true. I read somewhere nga na a one individual with a strong mind and spirit is already a majority. If he has he has his own thinking about thoughts about issues and all of these things, strong majority na yun kahit nag-iisa kayo. Let's talk about the Duterte administration. Yan. People are saying it's actually part of the controversial natin na parang tahimik daw kayo or your group went during the time of Duterte. Is that true? Did you really?
No, it's not true. In fact, no other political force during the time of Duterte sacrificed so many. No, in terms of a number of people who were killed, who were arrested, who were harassed.
Yeah.
Sa mga kasama namin yun no, and there was not a time during the Duterte administration that we were not in the streets.
Okay.
Even during the time na meron kaming mga kasamahan who were members of the cabinet, never kami nawala sa kalsada ron. Never kaming huminto sa pagpoprotesta. More so, nung wala na yung mga kasamahan namin sa loob ng gobyerno at nakita na namin na, so this is really what he's going to stand for, mas malakas naman. Of course, matindi rin yung crackdown on the left. So many friends were killed during that time. So, imposibleng sabihin na tahimik kami. Pinakamaraming ang nakulong at napatay galing sa hanay nga ng kaliwa.
Yun ang gagaling pa yung red tagging. Diba?
Of course, oo.
Nung time din. So is it safe to say now na ganun din pagka si VP Sara because the apple will not fall far from the tree?
Well,
if it's going to be Sara, it's going to be the same thing.
It's going to be the same thing, and we're seeing it right now, no? Hindi pa man Pangulo, pero the way na yung inaasal sa Kongreso, yung paraan ng how she calls our leaders, no?
Yeah,
yung gigil na gigil sa mga aktivista at kaliwa, yun ang Duterte 2.0. No? Grabe.
Talagang Pero so between the two families now, pare ko, that's kasi Duterte and Marcos medyo coming from the side of a solid thinking opposition that you are. Anong mas sa tingin mo? Mas okay ba yung Duterte o Marcos? What is the choice of lesser evil for you?
Well, yun na nga I think people should not be made to choose between lesser evils. Kasi we have been doing that for the last, 50 years, no?
Right.
So, yun ang reason bakit kami nagpatakbo ngayon. Kasi inisip namin, hindi naman pwedeng ganun na lang. Na you're left with the choice, Marcos ba? Or
Duterte
Duterte?
ba?
So, wala na bang pwedeng pagpilian yung mga tao? At least give them an opportunity na, merong alternative, no? Bigyan natin sila ng ganoong pagpipilian. Hindi naman pwedeng, yun nga, sabi nga ni Harry Roque, kasamaan at kadiliman. Hindi naman pwedeng gano'n na lang tayo lagi.
Pero yung kay Harry na yan, what, do you believe that he's guilty?
I can't say do sa yung mga personal circumstances niya, but of course, from the hearings that we have seen, Siyempre, talagang may kailangan pa iliwanag
that's right.
Yung how he got entangled with all these pogos and personalities.
Pero medyo malalim-lalim talaga kasi katulad niyan, yung forthwith, they're anchoring everything on the forthwith, yung pagdating sa impeachment. Which essentially, sinasabi, dapat gawin na natin impeachment ngayon. Do you agree with that? Are you
of
you
course.
advocate that a quick one, a swift one?
Well, I can't say if it's going to be swift, no? Pero as complainants, kasi kami yung
Kayo bang first?
Sa ikalawa.
Ikalawa.
Oo, so as part of the second complaint, yung makabayan, yung bayan, we believe that the impeachment should happen as soon as possible. Fourth, fifth nga, parang unthinkable din sa amin na we are going to wait until the next SONA in July,
Oo, July
bago
pa.
magsimula ito. And that has never happened. I mean, we saw the ERAP impeachment, yung Corona impeachment, hindi naman ganun katagal yung inabot. Kaya lang yun nga, unique ngayon dahil nangyari ito, impeachment na may eleksyon.
May eleksyon,
Tapos nakarisas ang
Right,
House at ang Senado. So, anong gagawin? Pero,
Being the political savvy person that you are, pare, what do you think is the inner linings when it comes to this? Anong inner maneuverings yung bakit hanggang pahintayin pa ng July? Meron bang ganon?
Politica all the way. Politica all the way. Politica all the way.
tignan natin mukhang yung mga senador, parang ayaw nilang magkaroon ng trial habang nag-eleksyon.
Habang nag-election.
Ay, di ba? Imagine a trial na impeachment. Yung nakita na natin in the past. Yan yung daily telenovela na tinututukan ng tao. No?
Bring out the popcorn.
Di ba?
no?
Tas everyday yan, nakatutok dyan ng publiko. So imagine what kind of pressure that creates siguro on some senators na alam na natin na maaring wala silang ambag doon sa
yes,
trial
yes,
or they are voting a certain direction. In an election year, syempre siguro nararamdaman nila, ay, nako, magiging vulnerable kami dito kasi the whole nation is watching Tapos pag nagkamote kami doon, paano na? Diba?
That's true, para ano siya, apektuhan sila.
Oo.